let's come up from up against the wall. So scooching a little forward, and if it feels better having the legs straight, that's okay. We're gonna do a little twist. So left hand comes on the right leg, and we'll bring the right hand back behind us. Just relaxing our legs, relaxing our shoulders. Head is over heart, heart is over pelvis. We'll take another big breath in. And on the exhale, slowly come back to center. We'll do the other side. So right hand comes on the left knee, left hand comes back behind us. Just finding your range of motion, looking to the side or over the shoulder. We'll take a big breath in. And on the exhale, slowly coming back to center. We're going to do a little forward fold. So we don't have to touch our toes, but we're going to keep our spine nice and long. Big breath in. And on the exhale, slowly hinge from the hips to fold forward, touching where you feel comfortable. If you want to, you can gently bend the knees. Your legs don't have to be straight. Just focusing on keeping the spine long. Taking a big breath in. And on the exhale, slowly coming back to center, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Roll the shoulders down. So you can gently bend the knees, and then we'll come on our hands and knees. So we'll move and breathe in our cat-cow, dropping the belly, lifting the head and tailbone, taking a big breath in. Exhale to round the back, look towards the navel. Breath in to drop the belly, lift the head and pelvis. Option to rock forward. Exhale to round the back, option to rock back. Really press into the palms. So dropping the belly on the inhale and rounding the back on the exhale. If your hips feel tight or tense, you can take a little wiggle side to side. You can move in a circle if it feels good. Slowly sinking the breath up with the movement. Finding what feels best for us in this moment. One more big breath in. And a long breath out. Really press into the palms, big shoulder stretch. We're going to come to a flat back. So tabletop position. We're going to get ready to rock forward on the inhale. Exhale to rock back, creating a little bit of momentum. And on and rock forward, you're going to slide the right knee up in between the hands. So you can straighten your left leg out behind you. Awesome. So let's bring our knee back, and then we're going to slide just the knee instead of the foot. We're going to come into our pigeon pose. We don't do this very often, but it's great to stretch out our legs. And we're going to walk our hands back towards our hips and then lean the head back. So this is a little back bend. And then walking the hands forward, coming down onto the forearms for a forward fold. So a little less intense than a lunge is, just passively stretching here. Taking a big breath in. And on the exhale, walk the hands up towards the knee. And then we're going to sit on this right hip. So our left leg is out. And then our right foot is on the inside of our left leg. So we're turning our hips so we're pointed towards our left foot. And you can grab your strap. We're going to bend the knee, hook the strap, We'll take a big breath in, sitting up nice and tall. And on the exhale, hinge from the hips, bending the elbows. Little forward fold here. You're doing great. Big breath in. And on the exhale, you can release the strap, slowly bring the torso back to center. So you can separate the knees, create some space for your hips. And we're going to bring the left forearm on the inside of the left calf. Right hand can come on the lower back or up and over the ear to reach. Big side body stretch. So find what feels good for you, maybe playing with reaching, or if it feels like too much, we can focus on breathing into where we're touching on our lower back. Either way, it's a big side body stretch. We're stretching out our legs as well. Let's take another big breath in. And on the exhale, the right hand comes back behind us. The left hand comes on the right knee. And we're looking to the side for a little twist. Take a big breath in. And on the exhale, left hand comes back behind you, so both hands are behind you. And we can square the shoulders above the hips, and that's where we're going to fold. So taking a big breath in, and on the exhale, hinging from the hips to fold forward. And as our hands are behind us, our chest is open, head is lifted. Great stretch for our inner thighs. We'll take another big breath in, and on the exhale, we'll slowly come back to center. We're going to place our hands towards the top of our mat, and you can bring the legs together. And we're going to come back on our hands and knees. So rocking up, big breath in, rocking back, big breath out. So just take your time. We're going to get ready to do the other side. So on an exhale or an inhale, a rock forward, we're going to slide the left knee up in between the hands. And you can walk this leg back so it's completely straight. We're going to walk the hands back towards the hips, letting the head fall back. Little back bend, big breath in. Exhale to slowly walk the hands forward until we're on our forearms, forward folding. Take a big breath in. And on the exhale, walking the hands back towards the knee. And then we're going to sit on this left hip. So right leg is out straight. Left sole of the foot is on the inside of the right leg. And we're turning the hips so we're pointed towards our right foot, grabbing the strap, sitting up nice and tall. And on an exhale, you can hinge from the hips, bending the elbows while we're keeping the spine nice and long. Big breath in. And on the exhale, we'll release the strap and you can bring the torso back to center. Separating the knees, create lots of space for the hips. And we'll place our right forearm on the inside of our right thigh. Left arm can come on the lower back or up and over the ear. We're either stretching, reaching to feel it in the side body, or we're breathing into where we're touching. Lengthen on the inhale, ease and soften on the exhale. Take another big breath in to reach, and on the exhale, left hand comes back behind us, right hand comes on the left knee for a little twist. We'll take a big breath in, and on the exhale, exhale, both hands come back behind us, making sure our shoulders are over our hips, taking a big breath in, and on the exhale, slowly hinging from the hips to fold forward here. Take a big breath in, and on the exhale, let's slowly bring the torso back to center. We'll roll the shoulders. We'll bring the knees together and then come back on our hands and knees. Let's do our puppy pose. So we're going to reach the hands to the top of the mat so our spine is long, our arms are long. So kind of like we're in our downward facing dog, but we're on our knees. Take a big breath in. And on the exhale, slowly bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. So this time, we're going to do a little lunge. So we'll rock forward on the inhale, exhale to rock back. You can separate the hands. We'll make sure we have lots of space in between. And then we're going to step the right foot up in between the hands. So we're in a lunge. So we're going to start by bringing that foot a little bit farther forward so we can straighten. You can rock the hips back. Option to use your blocks to place your hands on. So we can gently forward fold, keeping the spine nice and long. We'll take a big breath in. And on the exhale, we'll bend the knee. So our ankle is under our knee here. We're going to come up on the torso so we're completely in a lunge here. And we can interlace our fingertips behind the back, bringing the hands down, opening up the chest, big breath in, exhale. We're squeezing the thighs in together to forward fold. Big breath in, and on the exhale, slowly coming up. We're going to place the hands together at heart center and do a little twist here. So take a big breath in, and on the exhale, we're placing the right elbow on the inside of the right knee here. So you're looking over towards the left, and if it helps, you can gently press into the knee, just a little co-contraction. Taking a big breath in, and on the exhale, we'll slowly come back to center. So let's just reach our hands up, big breath in. Exhale to bend the elbows, bring the thumbs back. Big breath in to reach. Exhale to bend the elbows, bring the thumbs back. One more big breath in to reach. And on the exhale, let's bring the right hand down on the inside of the right leg. And the left hand is going to reach up. So we're squeezing our thighs in together to keep us balanced. A little twist here. And then we're going to bring the left hand down. And this time we're going to bring the right arm up. So twist the other way. And then we're going to frame our foot, bringing our right hand back down. And we're going to rock back and forth if it feels better to bring that knee back under the hip. So we're going to come off this left knee by stepping the left foot up in between the hands. And you can rock back on the hip as you straighten that leg. Option to use your blocks. Big breath in. Exhale to bend the knee so the ankle is underneath the knee again. We can come up on the torso, and we're interlacing the fingertips behind the back, pushing the hands down, squeezing the thighs in together. Exhale to slowly hinge from the hips to fold forward. Take a big breath in, and on the exhale, slowly coming back to center. Palms come together, heart center. Big breath in, and on the exhale, this time the left elbow comes on the inside of the left knee for a little twist. Squeezing the thighs in together, keep us balanced. Take a big breath in. And on the exhale, slowly coming back to center. We'll reach the hands up, big breath in. Exhale to bend the elbows, bring the thumbs back. Big breath in to reach up. Exhale to bend the elbows. One more big breath in. And on the exhale, we'll bring the left hand on the inside of the left leg, reaching the right arm up. Then we're going to bring this right hand down, reaching the left arm up. Then we can slowly frame that left foot by bringing the left hand down, and we'll come back on the knees. And then let's bring the knees over to one side, and then we'll lay on one side. So we'll give our knees a little break. We'll just rest on our side for a few breaths.